Welcome to the Utah-Idaho Southern Baptist Convention State Missionary Video Reports. My name is Rob Lee, and I have served as your state missionary for 30 years, the last 13 as your state executive director treasurer. This year we have 6 churches that have affiliated with us. 2 of those are existing churches who decided to affiliate so they could do more united with brothers and sisters than they could do on their own. The latest count now shows that we have 193 churches, church plants, and missions that are affiliated with us. Our state convention missionary staff may look differently and be smaller in number than other state conventions, but our folks are passionate about our 3 priorities of sharing Christ, starting churches, and strengthening churches. We work hard on these priorities. Your gifts through the cooperative program and state missions offering funds 100% our missionary endeavors. For the 5th year in a row, we have surpassed our cooperative program budget. The cooperative program supports missions work in our region, North America, and internationally. Your gifts to the state missions offering nearly reached our goal last year with the most given since 2013. 100% of the state missions offering stays here to do collegiate ministries, disaster relief, sharing Christ, starting churches, and strengthening churches ministries. Thank you, Utah-Idaho Southern Baptist. Last year's fiscal year for the Southern Baptists marked the most the Utah-Idaho Southern Baptist Convention has ever passed on through the cooperative program, passing on $232,000 and an additional $276,000 through Annie Armstrong, Lottie Moon, and World Hunger. That is right, we passed on over $500,000 nationally. This past month, 2 of our newest church plants started on Baptism Sunday, each celebrating 3 baptisms, and also additionally 31 other baptisms in our church plants that Sunday. This past year has been a challenging year for our pastors, staff, and church leaders. They had to creatively figure out how to continue to share the gospel. This is crazy. The pandemic opened all the locked doors in our region to the gospel, beaming into their homes via the internet our live and taped worship services. That's right, more people have access to the gospel, and our pastors' sermons are beamed around the globe, literally living out Acts 1:8 each week. Thank you, pastors, pastors' wives, planners, and pastor wives, for the incredible ministry you do. We do delight in His Word. We delight in preaching His Word, and we delight in sharing His Word. Please remember to pray for our churches and pastors that are still dealing with the pandemic. We have pastors and church members who are ill with the virus, and several dear pastors who went home to the Lord this past year due to the pandemic. Our hearts break for those impacted by the virus. Our hearts also break for those who are still impacted by the pandemic of sin that have not experienced the freedom of Christ yet. It is a joy to serve you. God bless.